Back again, brothers and sisters. Hail Satan. I hope that all my true brothers and sisters are having a good Tuesday. Just look at it this way: the week is almost half over. Then it's Friday again. Okay, just look at the positive side, man. You're up. You're still walking around. You're healthy, right? Father Satan and all of his demonic divine are with you, helping you in every way that they can. Look at the positive side, man. That's what I do. Every day I wake up, I thank Father Satan for me waking up, number one. And I thank Father Satan every night before I go to bed, and I thank him every day. Probably too many to count. But every time I do, I mean it 100%. It comes directly from here, and my fucking soul, my entire fiber. My whole being revolves around Satan. And around all of the demonic. Because every demon and every demoness are the true ancient gods. Hail Satan. Hail Lord Pazuzu. Hail King Asmodee. Hail King Asmodeus. Hail King Hail King Azazel. Hail to every demon and every demoness that there is, and I 100% mean it. And I know I mean it. And I'm sure Father Satan and all of the demonic knows I mean it. But anyway, back to my last video. I was talking about a certain group, okay, that have a couple guys running it. And all they do is talk trash. That's all they used to do when I was in the group. I quit the group many months ago. Like 6 or 9 months, like at least 6 months ago, maybe more. I just got fucking sick of the bullshit. I just got sick of hearing the same regurgitated bullshit coming out of their mouth. Coming out of their mouths. Talking about, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. We're going to get this, we're going to get that. We're going to have a big setup. We're going to have this, we're going to have that. You're not going to have fuck all, because all you're doing is procrastinating. There's a thing called getting off your ass and actually doing it. If I say I'm going to do something, I fucking will do it. I don't just procrastinate. I don't procrastinate at all. I never have, and I never will. And anyway, yeah, enough regurgitation about that group, but it just bothers me that there are people out there with Father Satan, in Satanism, okay? Because according to these two guys who's in this group, and they're supposed to be running the group, right? And supposed to be the founders of the group, whatever. And they, according to them, they don't fucking even believe in Father Satan. Or any of his wonderful demons or demonesses. So basically, they're atheists. Beat that one. And that came from their mouths. I watched a video many months ago, and I heard that same regurgitated bullshit come out of their fucking gobs. There's no sitting on the fence, man. There's no one side. There's no in between. It's either you are Father Satan's child, or you're not Father Satan's child. It's either you are a Satanist, or you're not a Satanist. It's either you are a theistic Satanist, or you're not a theistic Satanist. And it's not reverse Christianity. Not the way that I practice it, anyway. And not the way that many of my precious brothers and sisters practice it. It's not reverse Christianity. In no way, shape, or form is it. So I don't know, you know, some people who are atheistic, I guess some of the people from the Church of Satan, the Church of Satan, and the Temple of Satan, I guess, and probably, actually I know from the Satanic International Network, they also say that, or the guy that runs it, also says that theistic Satanism is, and I'm sure there's a few more. I guarantee there is. There's a few more that say that theistic Satanism is reverse Christianity. No, that's bullshit. Prove it to me. Prove to me that people didn't worship fucking demons and demonesses and idols many, many fucking years ago, long before the Jew got hung, long before the Jew was fucking hanging on a piece of wood. Okay? Long before fucking Christ, the so-called Christ, fucking was hanging on a fucking piece of wood, but fucking whining like a bitch with nails in his hands. And long before him, long before any of that bullshit, people worshipped idols. Lord King Baal, for example. The idol to him that was over in fucking, I think it was Syria, I think. And they and fucking, that fucking terrorist group, that fucking bunch of idiots fucking totally destroyed it. So they built a replica and put some of them up in cities. I know there's still one over in London. I don't know if the London, England. I'm not sure about the one that they put up in New York City. It would be great if it still was standing. I would love to see one in every city across the world. I really would, because I think it's great to give Lord King Baal his props, man. He fucking earned them. They used to worship fucking sacrifice animals to him, fucking sacrifice cows to him, sacrifice goats to him, all this many years ago. The same thing with Lord Baphomet. They used to the Templars way back when used to sacrifice stuff to him. The Templars, the Knights Templars, they used to sacrifice stuff to Baphomet many years ago. So that will tell you how long theistic Satanism has been around. And in my opinion, that's theistic Satanism, devil worship, traditional Satanism, you know, whatever you want to call it, man. I have no problem being called a devil worshipper. None whatsoever. Because I know I am. You know, demonologer, whatever you want to call me, man, call me. Just as long as you don't call me late for fucking breakfast, late for dinner, late for supper, right? Midnight snack, whatever. But anyway, that being said, yeah, there's no way in this world that theistic Satanism is reverse Christianity. Not in my honest opinion. And I don't care what people think. I don't care what other people say. Oh, it has to be because you look back at the history. Okay, which history are you looking at? The Knights Templar history? Or are you looking at the history from the god Baal that they used to worship many years ago over in the Middle East? Or are you looking at the Zion fucking history? Because obviously the Zion history is going to be all lies. Every bit of it, because everything that they spew out is lies. Like that book that they call, that so-called book, the Book of Lies. All it is lies. One part of it contradicts another part. That'll I'll tell you right there. And it's only written by man. It's not written by anyone special. And they all say that, oh, this was written by, they had visions. They had fuck all. They were probably on magic mushrooms and they fucking wrote it. Probably high as a fucking kite on mushrooms. Truth be known. But anyway, enough about that bullshit. Yeah, with like, there's no way in this world, and I do not care who says what. I really don't. I don't care. I wouldn't care if someone gave me, you know, all kinds of fucking tried to give me all kinds of proof. Sorry. I have my beliefs, and my beliefs are just that, my beliefs. And I don't call theistic Satanism a religion. Okay? Because that would be tied in with the right hand bullshit. I call theistic Satanism a belief system. My belief system. Everybody has their own different beliefs. Like, I have many friends, like really close friends actually, on social media who are theistic Satanists. Okay? Now, they might believe something different. Like, they're still theistic Satanism. They're still theistic Satanists, but they might believe something partly different from what I believe. Like, it could be the tiniest little thing, too, right? That they believe. That could be different from what I believe. But, you know, that's the thing. It could be, but it might not be. Right? It could be the tiniest little thing, but we're still theistic Satanists. And we're still brothers and sisters. We're still spiritual Satanists. Traditional Satanists, devil worshippers. I know I'm a demonologer along with it, and I have been for many years, and I always will be as long as I got a breath of life in this body that I can fucking worship Father Satan in. And I always will be, and nothing's going to stop that. That I can guarantee you right now. I love Father Satan more than anything in this world, and all of his, and every demon and every demoness that there is. And my brothers and sisters who are 100% true to Father Satan, I love them more than anything. And I always will. And nobody will ever stop that. Nobody. Not unless I'm dead. And then when I'm dead, I'm going to be in hell with Father Satan and his wonderful demons and demonesses, so all of the ancient gods. So I really don't care then. So I was just saying, I just want to say that little tiny piece. So have a great Tuesday night. Ave Satanas, Ave Lucifera, Ave Lord Belial, Ave Lord Leviathan, Ave beautiful Queen Lilith, Ave the great King Asmodeus, the great King Asmodeus, who is my patron demon. Ave King Asmodee, Ave Mammon, Ave King Paimon, Ave Lord Pazuzu, Ave King Azazel, Ave to every demon and every demoness that there is in existence. Hail Satan, my brothers and sisters. I love my true brothers and sisters 100%. Hail Satan, Ave Satanas, and I'll talk to you next.